Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Tie with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in, please remember to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave comments in the YouTube comment section. Let's dig in and take a look at Bitcoin's 8-hour chart. Here we have TradingView showing Bitcoin on the 8-hourly chart. And last time I did this chart was yesterday, and we were right here. Let me turn on the highlighter. Okay, we were here last time I did this chart yesterday, and Bitcoin consolidated. I still have this up here. I should change that. Yeah, I mentioned that Bitcoin might crab and then it would go bearish. So I did that. Let me change this. It's more bearish now than anything. It's more bearish and crab. I would say it was now it's more bearish, and then it could crab sideways down here. So this is where it is now. You can see that it broke below the there was a level here. It was a high volume level, broke below that. Then it broke below this white dash line here that I had in the last chart, and that was support. It dropped below that, so now it's bearish. So now that support line becomes the resistance line, and now it's in between. It dipped as low as this point, which is around 40, low 42s, and now it went back up slightly. So it's gonna probably trade in this zone here between this green line, which is 41, roughly around 41, and this top white line here, middle white line here, that's around 42, 43.2. Yep, 43.2. So more than likely it's gonna bounce in here like it did back here, and then it'll retest this new resistance line, and it might go down as low as retesting here, but more than likely it'll go inside here. On the Bollinger Band, it moved down toward below the middle of the band, and also the wick is closer to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Let's take a look at the signals. The KDJ down in this section here, it was previously fanning down, and currently the white line leads the blue K and the red D line, and they're all fanning out and trending down. That's bearish. On the MACD, before, the MACD white line was flattening out as it was just dipping below the red signal line, but the slope has increased, and now you can see that the difference between the white MACD line and the red signal line is widening as the white line travels down faster. There you can see the widening or increase in height of the histogram red bars here, and that's bearish. Down below, we have the red RSI and the aqua CVD lines trending down. That's bearish. But you also want to take a look at the momentum indicator line here, the white line. It dropped near its bottom range, and if you look at it, can it go down further? Yes, it can. Down over here, let me move that slightly. It went lower here. You see that? So it can go lower right there. Let me move it back. So it can go lower, but it's currently flattening out and trending back up slightly, signaling a slight bullish trend. But if these other trends continue to go down, this momentum indicator will bend back down and go even further. So right now it's slightly bullish, but it's weak. It's really weak. Let's take a look at the heat map. On the heat map, here's the zoomed out view. You can see on the top we have two sell walls here at 51 and a bigger one at 50. Below that, there's not much. I mean, you can see some slight light blue walls, but they're not big like the warmer color ones. Below that, we have strong support between 40 and the current price of 42.6. So if price drops some more, it more than likely will get absorbed and price will move back up. However, below 40K, there's not much. This wall just came in at just around 33.5 roughly. You can see that it just came in here. It was here earlier, right here on February the 9th, and then it disappeared, and then it's coming back here. They're probably anticipating the price could drop down, so they're getting into position. The 30 wall is still here, along with the 29K wall, and 28K wall is coming in slightly hotter right here. You can see the colors getting warmer. It was there back here, and then it disappeared as price was rising up, and then now it's coming back stronger. So let's zoom in and take a look. Before we do that, you can see on top here, the spoof walls on the sell walls up here is still there. The bottom spoof buy walls are still there, trying to control the price. And that's, you can check out more about spoof walls in my links in the description. What's interesting to note here is when price dropped down, you can see the sell-off here, some of these bubbles here. That's 143 or 44 Bitcoins. That's 120. This one was 248. As you can see, as it cascaded dropping down, this wall at 42K stood still. Some of it stood still. Some of it moved down. You can see they started dropping down here. And then, but Bitcoin, as the price dropped down, it absorbed some of that price and then it bounced back up. You can see that. And then it went back down again. So yeah, some of that was real and it remains. So more than likely, if Bitcoin retests 42K, it'll absorb it. Some of it will move, of course, but it'll absorb it and keep the price going up until the selling pressure drains the buy wall here. Then that will probably disappear and it will go down further down here. Or we have more sell orders that will break it. So currently you can see there's a spoof wall up here pushing the price down. There's a spoof wall down here trying to push the price up, but they're not that big. They can control. That's why you don't see a lot of choppiness here. When the walls get thicker, like right now, you can see that it gets getting more red. When it gets bigger in size, then the price will fluctuate some more, right? Like right now, there it gets more red right there, right there. So more selling pressure right there. So what do I anticipate is going to happen? It's probably going to retest 42, more than likely, and then bounce back up, go chop, 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 and then eventually, it's if more negative news come out about either the war or you with Ukraine, Russia, and Ukraine, or inflation news or some kind of bad news, more than likely it'll push down. Or if the smart money want to get in with Bitcoin at a lower price, they could suppress the price down, buy it on the cheap. They could do that too. So a lot of different things can happen, but I do expect it to retest 42 right here, like it did here, because the market's pretty vulnerable and pretty weak right now. So with that, I appreciate your time with me today and on this video. If you found value, smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section on YouTube. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.